Okay, well, it's quiet, which means we can start. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this very special day. Today is Arnold Beckman's 123rd birthday. Sir Arnold, as you all know, had the vision to create the first interdisciplinary institute on campus with the goal of creating a better world through interdisciplinary collaboration and innovation. And so I'm thrilled to be celebrating Arnold Beckman's birthday by announcing our 2023 Vision and Spirit Award winner. So the Vision and Spirit Award provides unrestricted research funding of $50,000 for the faculty members who most embody the vision and spirit of the Beckman Institute. This means fostering more interdisciplinary collaborations while also being committed to our core values of excellence, collaboration, integrity, transdisciplinarity, exploration, and diversity. And I want to note that since becoming director last fall, we changed the way the Vision and Spirit Awards were selected. This year, we collected nominations from the Beckman community, and all 6 of our previous Vision and Spirit Award winners helped me select this year's awardee. So I am so pleased to announce that this year's Vision and Spirit Award winner is Charles Schroeder. So in my opinion, and in that of Charles's colleagues, Charles is the embodiment of Arnold Beckman's vision and spirit. So Charles is a great and productive scientist who has lots of ongoing research and grants. But what sets him apart for this award is how much time, energy, and thought he has put into other people's research and other people's success, as well as the success of the Institute as a whole. Charles worked tirelessly on the reimagined molecular science and engineering theme after a 2017 review committee recommended an overhaul. He created the new Artificial Intelligence for Materials Working Group, bringing together a new set of interdisciplinary collaborators. He proactively and responsively led the theme through an advisory committee site visit last fall, which is a very heavy lift for those of you who've done this before, and the visit itself had glowing reviews. But the best way to see the effect Charles has had is to hear from those who nominated him for this award. So I'm going to share a few excerpts. First one, I can confidently say that my collaborative research interactions with Charles through the Beckman are one of the absolute highlights of my time on campus. He engages in collaboration with genuine curiosity and thoughtfulness that is almost unparalleled. Here's another. Charles has an expansive view of what's possible in chemistry and materials and has brought in many people who might not have otherwise been involved in Beckman. I think the ideas he brings speak to the future of Beckman. And finally, Charles exemplifies founder Arnold Beckman's vision of fostering collaborative research to solve big problems. Charles's energy and singular vision have driven a resurgence of the MSc theme. He is a forward-thinking leader and collaborator of the highest degree. His hard work and dedication make him a worthy recipient of the 2023 Vision and Spirit Award. And I couldn't agree more. Charles is making Beckman's research, collaborations, and overall community better, and is truly deserving of this recognition. So please join me in congratulating him. With the award, Arnold Beckman's bust. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, camera, okay. There's a statue.
Thank you very much.
And if you'd like to say a few words, we'd be happy to hear from you.
Okay. Wow. So good morning, everyone. I'd like to begin by thanking Director Mason for the really thoughtful introduction, really kind words from my colleagues. I got a little emotional actually listening to some of that. And so I'd like to thank the award selection committee and those who nominated me. I don't know who you are, but thank you so much. I'm sincerely grateful. So I'd like to thank all of my collaborators here at Illinois. There's really too many people to mention to go through the entire list. But I will say that meaningful professional connections, right, and the supportive environment that's fostered in this building, truly enables all of us to pursue cutting-edge collaborative research. Most importantly, I'd also like to thank my research group members, right, standing over here, some of them. So all the current PhD students, postdocs, undergrad students, right, and the alumni, you make all of our research accomplishments possible, and you make my job a very fun and exciting experience, so thank you very much. I'd also like to sincerely thank all of the Beckman staff, right, for the amazing support that we get in this institute, right, so this includes all the staff in the director's office, right, the business office, facilities and operations, communications and outreach, and my administrative support for my research group. Mary Power is somewhere. Thank you, Mary, so much for everything that you do, your hard work and support for our group. One of the most important aspects in scientific research really lies in building relationships and developing connections with a diverse set of colleagues. New and creative ideas are often generated, right, by drawing connections between seemingly disparate fields of research, things that you don't really think fit together, but they end up actually fitting together quite nicely. This can only be accomplished by meaningful collaboration, right? When I first joined the Institute in around 2017, 2018, Beckman director Jeff Moore at the time, really emphasized the collaborative spirit and the culture in the Institute, and I really tried to embrace that from the start. And over the last 5 years, my research program, and I say this all the time, right, my research program has undergone a fundamental transformation, right, with collaborations becoming highly collaborative, shared projects with diverse topics, many different colleagues across campus and beyond. So this includes the Molecule Maker Lab. Marty Burke is sitting there, so without Marty, the Molecule Maker Lab would not be possible. Collaborations with Jeff Moore, Emad Takersheet upstairs, multiple people in the AIM group, too many people to actually mention. I'm getting close to the end here, it's okay. So in many ways, right, this award recognizes the collaborative spirit and the culture in the Institute, and we continue to be guided by the principles that Arnold Beckman laid out, right, and we see these on the board displayed almost on a daily basis, right? So his guiding vision really continues to provide inspiration for all of us, and that certainly is true for me. And so, with this Vision and Spirit Award, prior recipients, and there's several people standing here, they have demonstrated the power, I would say, of supercharging research, right? By seeding new collaborations, making deep connections with colleagues, and, I'm extremely fortunate to have benefited, right, from having the opportunity to work in this building, and have the support of the people, right, in the Institute to make this an amazing place. So with that, I'm deeply honored and deeply humbled to receive this award from the Institute. Thank you, Director Mason, for introducing me. Thank you, everyone in the Institute, for making this possible. And onward and forward with more collaborative research. Thank you very much.
So we can finish our celebration of Charles and of Arnold Beckman's birthday with cupcakes.
Thank you so much.
Well deserved.
Okay. No, this is super awesome. Look at this.
I
didn't know I was getting one of
right
these.
there.
No, this is super cool, right?
great,
I mean,
right?
it's super awesome. Yeah. Thank
really
you so
cool.
much. Yeah.
She was crazy. She was small. She was like 11, but she was really
We-
funny,
I
right?
used to
Only
like that.
one person got it.
When I was a kid, we saw it.